as I heal, as I say, as I made that last video, I looked at the word and it says bound Aries, right? Aries verb in astrology is I am. Bound, you can see it as a circle. When you don't proceed, this is why I say with lack of self-respect for self. When you don't proceed to do whatever, because the greatest thing you can ever say is whatever you say after I am. So if you don't, it's how you heal your inner boundaries. Whatever you say after I am, you are bound to. Whatever you say after I am, you are bound to. So if you don't constantly do whatever you say after I am, the bound gets weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker. Or it practically becomes invisible. Whenever you are with others, the reason why you can set boundaries with others because you have a proper and healthy I am. 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 When it comes to yourself, there is no I am. You get the difference? This is with others. This is with yourself. And you don't create this bound or even frequency, because that's what it is for real. Frequency and frequently. Unless you constantly do what you say you're going to do with I am. Because it all comes full circle. Like they say, our karma is based on I am. And that's why people look into astrology, past life readings. They want a full scope of I am. So when you don't have healthy respect, or you're not healthy in what I am, or bound Aries, or bound I am, you are bound to whatever you say you are. So with others, you have a proper frame of who I am. But with yourself, is it the same story? Is it the same inner conversation? Is it the same habits? Is it the same everything? And usually through how we were raised, we were not raised to see ourselves with the proper bounds, or the proper guards, or the proper protection, or the proper self-image. It's bound Aries, bound Aries, bound Aries, or bound I am. So when you say I am this, I am that, I am this, I am that, I am this, I am that, you are bound to that. And when you don't do what I am is, you eliminate Aries and you become more Libra-like. Because you're going to be bound to something. So if you're not bound to Aries, you're bound to Libra, other people. That's why in my 20s, I decided to become way more selfish, Aries. So I can create this bound for myself. So when others show up, they see this bound. It's automatically there. So I know not to play with me, and you know not to play with me. But you can't do this if you don't do what you say you're going to do. Self-image. And even if that means you're creating an alter ego. In the words of when I got Andrew Tate's course, he said, would your alter ego do X, Y, and Z? What would your alter ego do right now? You do that. Like Beyonce's alter ego. When she got on stage, she did what she said she was going to do, no matter how she felt. Bound Aries. So when other people showed up, they knew not to play with Beyonce. Because Sasha Fierce showed up.